Hi and welcome to episode 44 of the Arya podcast. My name's Caroline.
And I am Andrew.
And we're coming to you today from our home in Fife in Scotland. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's great to have you here.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You can find detailed show notes on the Arya website, which is aryabark.co.uk. You can find me on Ravelry as either Arya Bark or my personal account, which is Sultra.
Oh yeah, I'm Plumberboy21.
We have our Ravelry group, which is Arya Bark Podcast. We have a private group on the website for anyone who would like to join in and make alongs and chatter and other stuff. And you can find that by going to the community tab, then groups. We'll ask you a few questions, make sure that you're a crafter, and then you just press login. We have an Instagram page, which is Arya Bark Designs. We have a Facebook page, which is Arya Bark Designs, and we have a Ko-fi page, which is Arya Bark Designs.
We are currently running 2 make-alongs, the first of which is the new thing Make-along 2021. You must be a member of either the Ravelry group or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 26th of September. Physical prizes for the FO thread. The winner will be drawn by random number generator, Mr. Bark and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. Enter as many projects as you like if you can show how it's new to you. Examples include but are not limited to new yarn brand or colourway, stitch pattern or designer, new technique or construction. Watch out for those JCBs. The second make along is the ABD StashSmash 2021. You must be again a member of the Ravelry or the private group on the website for your entry to count. Physical prizes will be drawn quarterly. The next draw is on the 26th of September. You've not fixed it, have you?
No, I didn't. It's the 2nd of January.
The next draw is insert date here.
2nd of January.
Physical prizes for the FO thread. The winner will be drawn by random number generator. Then Mr. Bark and myself, which is an entry each month from the chatter thread, and the winner will receive a pattern of their choice up to the value of £10. Whips are allowed and multiple dipping is encouraged. If it can be measured in metres, then it can be entered. So knitting, crochet, chinizing, crochet, weaving and spinning. Goals are at your own discretion. You can increase or decrease whenever you like. Each person entering will have one FO thread post. All projects will be logged in.
Make sure when you're putting your entries into the FO thread that you're also putting them into the charter threads to double your chances of winning a prize.
And everybody likes to win.
Yes. And this week we have Correction Corner coming in, StashSmash Whip. In this week's podcast there's just a whole load of knitting. And not even a whole load of it, just knitting. And timestamps for each section can be found in the description box below.
In there.
Now, because of somebody's... I was going to say a word that's rude. Because of someone's silliness, one of our prize winners last week didn't get a clap. Whose fault's that, Andrew?
Mine.
Now, Heather, this is for you because yours was completely missed out. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Good morning. Bro, headphone morning.
This is also a correction.
But it's no coming in.
It's coming in to you.
I don't know which one's which. Oh yeah, So I have wool coming into my stash.
Yeah. I've got one going out moustache.
Actually, I'm saying that doesn't count because, I'm a bad word. So,
No, it still counts. On my main total sheet, it counts.
that does it though.
Yes, because am I going to be able to use it?
You could rip it out once I'm done. Yeah, back. So I've got 3 of them are by drops. 1 is our own, and 1 is by Coop Snaps. Coop Nuts.
You were about to say co-op there, eh?
Yes. So I say C-O-O-P. I just assumed co-op. So the first one is by drops. It's by drops, and it's in, what is it? How do you?
Drops Fable.
Right, it's drops Fable. Shade number 114, which is light grey pearl. It is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. I'll rub against your face. You can as well. Will you break it?
No.
It's not fun. You get roughly 210 meters and 50 grams. I have 100 grams. So 410
Meters.
Metares. The next one is again drops Fable. Shade number 106, which is red. It's not actually that bright. That's it's not even that either.
That's closer.
Again, it's a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get again 210 meters and 50 grams. Again, I have 100 grams, so I have 410 meters. No.
Yes.
No.
205 meters per 50 grams.
You've got 210 then.
Well, it's 205.
That's 200. So next one is by Coop Nuts, which is sock, yeah! 4-ply, which is shade number 1001.
Andrew, we're in the first section.
I've had a hard day's work, and it is helium. It is not that bright.
It is so bright.
That's the brightness of that.
It's bright.
It is a 75% merino, 25% nylon. You get roughly, is that one right?
That one is definitely right.
211 meters and 50 grams. So I've got roughly 422 meters and 100 grams. The next one is by Arya yarns.
It is.
It's our own squished kermat. Squished ash, as I call it. There's I can't even find a bit. There's wee bits of red through it. Wee tiny bits. I think most of it
You're
is...
not wanting massacre Kermit.
Well,
let's be honest.
I do vote massacre Kermit. I like red. I think there is more bits in the inner bit because that's more the outside, which we couldn't properly get the red all the way through. This is 75% merino, 25% nylon. You get roughly 400 meters and 100 grams.
You don't get roughly, you get 400 meters and 100 grams.
Unless I count it wrong.
It has nothing to do with your counting. You planning on going through and taking bits of folks' wool out?
Yes. I am the wool thief. So I have 100 grams, which is 400 meters. The next one, again, is Drops Fable. It is shade number 108, which is royal blue. It is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get roughly 205 meters and 50 grams. So I've got 410 meters and 100 grams in total, which brings my entire total to 2,052 meters and 500 grams.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of math on my brain there.
He didn't count. I'd already done the maths.
Aye, but I struggle with thousands and stuff.
I may have fell off the bus.
Okay.
It was a small fall.
You went at a speed bump, you got chucked out the window.
Well, that's true. I went over a speed bump and I fell off the bus.
Yeah, you didn't have your seatbelt on, you went through the window.
Didn't go through the window was open, it was quite warm. So, on Thursday, Mr. Bark and myself went to a shop to get thread, and that shop also sells wool, and I was like, we'll just have a wee look. Now, I'm pretty sure he knows when I say we'll just have a wee look, it means...
Guard your bank card.
No, because excuse me, I'm spending my own money.
Take your bank card off your... The stroke.
I'm just going to say that when he went to put the PIN number in, he put the wrong PIN number in because he's not used to me spending my own money on wool. So, I may have possibly bought just a wee drop. Just a wee drop. Wasn't it horrendous? The first one that I picked up is King Cole Footsie, which is a 4-ply. This is shade 4904. Now the shop that I go to very cleverly put all the stickers over what the name of the yarns are. This one is called Banana, and Ryan picked this one. Ryan loves bananas. Now we didn't know what that was called before we bought it. It's so Ryan. So that's for Ryan's socks. The next one is this one, which is shade number 4905, and that one is I think it could be watermelon. We think it's watermelon. Again, King Cole Footsie, shade 4906, and that one's Christmas fruit. These are all 93% acrylic, 7% PBT, which is, I'll stick up there,
possibly burnt trees. No,
it's some fabric that's similar to spandex. It gives it a bit of a stretch, because I had to look it up. These are all 430 metres and 100 grams, so plenty for doing socks. Why is it whenever you get a hoddy wool, your eyes managed to cabbage it?
I'd never touched any of that, so I think you can blame yourself.
So these are all going to be socks. I'm going to give them a try. If I don't like them, I'll give them to Ryan. So we'll see. The next two are my favourites. I am a massive fan of King Cole Zigzag. I love King Cole Zigzag. Now, which one's which? This one, 3410, which is Wedgwood. That's for Ryan. This one is 3414, which is Cosmic Skies. That's going to be for my socks. It is. I've clearly rubbed against something that I shouldn't have. What?
I am petting my dog.
So that means that I have brought in 2,100 metres and 50 grams, and I don't even care.
So basically, the stash that you would have lost through me, you've put back in.
And 50 metres, no, 48 metres more.
Same weight though.
Same weight, but I've just added another. So technically, I haven't really brought that much in. I've really only brought in 48 metres.
But you did. But then you need to look at it as you did lose 2,052 metres.
That's fine. But I'll have 5 pairs of socks. Eventually.
Exactly, I was about to say that. And how long will that take?
I really need a sock machine. See, if I had a sock machine, I'd have no stash.
Or you know what? You could just knit socks. You just knit socks. Also, I need to start my hat.
I don't have sock mojo. My sock mojo's disappeared.
I don't have
If you have
Stephen
spare
West
sock-
mojo either, and I'm still knitting on that.
If you have spare sock mojo, can you please send me some? Because mine is not there. Don't even start because you... Squeeze me. Squeeze me. Squeeze me. How many times have I asked you to bring your sock through so I can show you how to do that heel?
I already said the same with the knitting art. I'm having a heelless sole. So heelless sole.
Yes.
Well, I'm having a sock. Nope. A sockless.
Sockless heel.
A sockless heel. A heelless sock. Knitting everything else, just leaving it at the heel.
No, he's not. My goal is to craft 26,000 metres. I've not brought anything, I've not finished anything, so I'm still sitting at 18,600.53 metres. Previously, I've not done that. Have I done that at all? I haven't. Previous incoming is 38,640 metres. My little jaunt off the bus has added 2,100 metres, which brings my total coming in this so far to 40,740 metres, and I don't care. 'Tis what it tis, as I'm saying. I'll not bother going through the what I've crocheted, knit, spun or woven because let's face it,
Nobody can. No.
I've not
We've not done it. You've not done it.
so
No, don't see your mind go. I've knit. Mine's
All I've
easy. All
done
I
is
do is
knit.
go. I knitted.
yeah.
So my goal was to craft 5,000 metres. That was reasonable. That could be done. Could it? No. Previous outgoing was
It could if you stayed off your Xbox.
my previous outgoing was 1,813.38 metres. I've used nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
So the total is 1,813.38 metres. Previous incoming was 5,940.6 metres. I've added 2,052 metres. So my total is 7,992.6 metres. So to target, I'm 3,186.62 metres.
You'll make a fair dent with Stephen West show.
All I'm doing is taking away that. I've still got about 5,000 metres to craft.
As I said, spend less time on your Xbox.
No. This is my side hobby.
Is this your side hobby?
It's my side hobby. My first whip, I wish it was my only whip. No, somebody convinced me to try Stephen West. It's so cool.
Just think of everything you're going to learn.
Yeah, that's fine, but I'm so confused. Anyway, I'm not confused
As I
about
said,
these.
Watch the video.
No. That would involve me not watching my normal YouTube videos. 2, 4, 6.
20, 40, 60. You've got 81 on
2,
that.
4, 6, 8, 10.
So you've got 70. So you're not finished that sock then. And you've dropped a stitch.
But I was done that sock. But I was done that sock because I had 82. And I said, is it alright if I'm at 82?
Yeah, on this one you're on 81.
Right. As it turns out, I am not up to the heel on both socks. I've still got 10 rows to do on this one. Should I counted? This one's up to the heel, so these are my socks. Don't know what else to say, apart from possibly what they're made and what I'm using. They are using Paw Ply Yarn Company. Wait 2 minutes. Do I have the video? Nope, I don't have them.
You still not found that ball band?
No, I found it and I think I've lost it again. It's not in my bag. I'm using the Paw Ply Yarn Company.
Stick a picture.
It is merino and nylon fingering. It is splattered ink. Looks like splattered ink. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get roughly 420 metres and 100 grams. I have 100 grams.
Yes, you
I
did.
have 100 grams. I'm using 2.25mm 9" circular. I think I did that one time. Don't know if you had the S or not. And the pattern is it the sock generator? What's that?
Sock pattern generator by Rachel Leggett. The pattern is free on Ravelry or on Rachel's website, which we'll link in the show notes. My first project is my circle. So much. This is now this is going to be really hard to show because it's a circle. This is the circle by Albina McLaughlin. This is going to be a cardigan. Right, I know it looks like a big giant massive beret type thing. But look, I've got a sleeve. These have afterthought sleeves. Genius. Love it.
Is that, I take it you just...
What you do is they're not woven in. So once I get a bit further on, sorry, I've got
But you just loop your needles through them?
What you do is you go back and you pick up stitches from either end here. So you'll pick up, wait a minute to figure this out. So you'll pick up
all them between
the right
knees.
leg all the way round, and then you'll turn and pick up the right legs on this side all the way round, and then shouldn't it round the circle? It's awesome.
Smart.
It is awesome. I did cut because two bows were I made the decision unwisely of deciding that it'd be a really, really good idea to do fisherman's rib in the round. That was a clever idea. It's squishy, it'll be lovely. Let's do fisherman's rib in the round. It's hellish. It's not fun. Can I just say, no fun was had. So I ripped it all back out, and now I'm just doing a normal 2x2 rib for miles, and I love it. This was where I was last time. Finished all my increases.
You've dropped a stitch. Dropped a few stitches.
I've dropped 2 stitches. This is where I was last time. Wee penguin. Oh, you have a penguin. And I'm just going to... What I've been doing is working on it on knitting natters and...
Podcast,
stuff.
apparently.
Podcasts. It's great. It's fantastic. I am using Stylecraft Special DK in shade 1708, which is petrol.
Is it as special as me, Mum?
No, Andrew, you're more special.
Yeah.
And not in a good way.
Yes.
And so I'm just going to keep carrying on with that, and it will be done when it's done. I am thoroughly enjoying it, and it will take how long it takes. I am not going to rush my enjoyment. Is there anything else? Oh yes, there is. There's like hundreds of my suit, loads. I am doing size 4, which is 120 centimetres or 48 inches. I have gone up a size because I'm wanting it pretty baggy. It's a paid for pattern on Ravelry. The Stylecraft Special DK is 100% acrylic. You get 294 metres and 100 grams. And I'm using a 5mm. Neither one of the needles are Knit Pro Zings.
Sharps.
Well, for a start, that's a 4.
Are they no sharps or steels?
And that's a 4. My sleeve might be wrong. I may have done my sleeve on the completely wrong needle, and you can totally see it. Bother.
Frown and nod, boys. Frown and nod.
I'll need to go back and repick that up and fix it because it's wrong.
So are they steels then?
They'll be higher sharps. Is that everything? Yes, it is.
Tissue again.
'Tis me again. So 'tis. Next are my Christmas socks. Again, I'm using the sock pattern generator by Rachel Leggett. I didn't mark where I was the week before. What am I at?
Dare you put that heel in?
I waited long enough for you.
I'm just gonna make them extra. I'm calling that extra shorties, where you kind of like need suspenders to actually like keep them on your feet.
If I dropped a stitch. So here they are. These are the... Did I read the right bit? No, I didn't, because I'm not even using that. That's not right. I am rather proud of myself because apparently I was down here the last time. I was down here.
Last time your project page was updated.
My project page is updated every time I podcast. It's down here. So I've done quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. This one's ready for the heel to be put in. I've been waiting on somebody, no pointing any elbows, to bring his sock through so that I could show him how to put a heel in. I got bored on Monday from Mouse's Makes Sock Along that I didn't have a sock to work on because I was waiting on somebody, no pointing any elbows to Andrew. So I put the heel in. So I've done the heel. This is the shadow stitch heel. Done that. Did it right this time.
Do you normally do that?
Last wee while I've been doing it wrong. And it goes jointing off at an angle, but it's in. And I've added nearly a repeat. And look how nice that is. love it. These are the Fidget Socks by Amy Stringer. It is a free pattern on Ravelry. I am not sure if it's free anywhere else. And I am doing it on a 2.25 Knit Pro Symphony short circular. Doing a magic loop. And whatever Hiya call. Oh, flyers for doing the heel. So that's it. I love it. I am using West Yorkshire spinners.
Ow.
Signature 4-ply in shade 1051, which is the vintage tinsel. It's alright. It goes thin at a few bits, but
just like me.
Well, you wish.
I have thin arms.
So that's it. I'm just going to keep working on it until it is done. Oh, I have got the ball band. There. One 1051 vintage tinsel. West Yorkshire spinners. It is a 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres and 100 grams. I'm just going to carry on up the leg until they're done, and then that'll be them. They'll be finished, and it'll be brought. Is it me again?
Yeah, because you never spaced it out right enough.
Because somebody didn't start their shawl until 5 weeks later.
Somebody is the king of procrastination.
Now, I am going to put in a timestamp up here if you do not want to see the Stephen West shawlography make along for this year. Both Andrew and myself are doing it. I need to take these bands off because they
my
are.
mum's doing it properly. Kinda doing it.
Don't. I thought I was cutting an end and I actually cut a stitch and I lost the bits and I had to rip it all back out. Was not happy.
Well, it was not happy. At least you didn't spend a whole knit and natter trying to figure out what you did wrong. Do we still know what I did?
Absolutely no clue. What I'll do is I'll show. What we're going to do is we're going to leave a timestamp up above to show when it's safe to look if you're not wanting to see any details. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to fast forward. We will put a timestamp down below that you can completely skip right over it. I'm going to show you the yarns first. My colour A is way too bright. Could you? Well, that's about it. Aye, that's about it. This is Coop Knits Sock Chef 4-ply in shade 1003, which is Argon. That's my colour A. Colour B is Fibre Space Vivacious, which is again a 4-ply.
Vivacious.
It is shade number 608, which is Blue Lagoon, which is...
Copying me, aye.
What?
What?
We'll see what the viewers think of who copied who. Right, shall we? Because my colours were picked first.
I never picked my colours. Never picked
The
my colours.
next one is Arya Bark Yarns, and it is the Sock 7525 in Lemon Graffiti.
And it'll be fun if you actually got spray paint on it.
No, it wouldn't. This is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres in 100 grams. Next one is Dropless Fable in shade 112, which is apple green. This is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 205 metres in 50 grams. I've got two then. The other one's just battered and bull scraps. The last one is again Arya Bark Yarns in the sock 75-25, and that's Pink Carnation. It's not that pink. It's really not that pink. It's about that pink. Don't just give me it back and stop being a naughty. This is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. You get 400 metres in 100 grams, and I'm using a 3mm. Am I in the middle of a row? Oh, I'm in the middle of a row again. So, this is where I am. Finished Clue 1, which is my blue bit. Can you hold? So we can do the reveal. Hold. Are you ready? Pull. Pull.
What? There?
Yeah.
How pulled?
Because it opens up. Right, see if you let it go.
Aye.
No, you have to pull here so that the bit opens up. It's like alright! Alright! Now, what end was that? Somewhere along here I'd seen a bit dangling. I thought, what? And one of my things fell off. I'm not even up to where I was before. Because I was literally 2 rows away from finishing this section when I cut it and the hand came off and I had to pull it all back out.
Oh, well, that's
happy chappy. So I'm getting there slowly, very slowly, very, very slowly. How's yours, Andrew?
Mine's... It was going all well till I tried to start the second... Is it the triangle or wedge? And just... wasn't working.
It didn't go well for Andrew. Andrew started off with a full wedge on Natter on Monday. Was it Monday?
Mm-hmm. And I left it here. I tried redoing the wedge, bringing it back, redoing it.
Nope. So on the Natter, I had to take it back to here and redo this whole section because we still don't know what Andrew done.
So this is as far as I've gotten. Well, my mum's done that. I kept forgetting to ask her where I was, or to help me find out where I was, so I've not worked.
Do not rub that needle up your face in case it slips. Andrew.
So I was so excited, I was like, I've done the wedge myself. That wasn't right.
Are you wanting to run through your colours?
No.
Yes.
This is my colour 8. They've already seen it. It's again by Coop Knits, which is soccer. It is
Right then, Mickey.
shade number, that's what I'm looking for, 1001, which is helium. That's why I went high, because helium. The next one is, that is 75% merino and 25% nylon. You get roughly 211 metres and 50 grams. My colour B is Drops Fable, shade number 106, which is red. And it says 75% wool, 25% nylon. You get roughly 205 metres and 50 grams. I have 100 grams, so
410 metres.
My colour C is Drops Fable again. It is shade number 114, which is light pearl grey. My colour D is Drops Fable 108, shade number 108. Painful, which is royal blue. That is it. So wee bit darker.
Tiny wee bit darker.
And my colour E is our own Arya Bark Yarns sock. It is a 75-25. That's the mix. And it is squished Kermit. And most of the squished is in the middle because I've caked it up. It is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. I've not done that with the rest of them, but the rest are all the same because they're fables. But this, you get roughly 400 metres and...
You get 400 metres.
100 grams. Well, not really, because isn't like the meterage to do with tension?
No.
Oh.
There is 400 metres and 100 grams.
That tis me. Tis a wiggly ball. And I think that's us.
Are you going to pull your finger out and get some more of that done?
I am, because I am liking it. It's just so confusing.
It's not confusing if you read the pattern.
I can read the pattern, but you're like, oh, jumping in and out of frame. I can read the pattern, but it's like, oh, you need to watch the video. It's like, but I'm already watching YouTube though. And if I use my tablet for Net Companion, what am I going to watch the video on?
The thing is, see if you have YouTube up with that video on. It shows you how to work the first couple of rows. And then you wouldn't have made the colossal mistake that you made at the beginning, and you would have been further on than what you are now.
We can't say that, because I've done a lot of them with videos and still managed to muck it up.
Honestly, the videos help.
Yeah, but it's still my knitting.
But you wouldn't make the colossal mistakes that you're making.
That is doubtful.
Well, that's very doubtful. You probably will still be making the same mistakes.
Oh, aye, that's still attached.
So that is all the crafting that's been done this week. What is coming on? Knitting Natters, because I forgot that last week. Knitting Natters are Monday at 8 PM British Summer Time. That will be changing in a couple of weeks. We will go back to GMT.
Greenwich Mean Time, because Greenwich is very, very mean at that time. That's slightly offensive. That may be slightly offensive.
8 PM British Summer Time on a Monday, and 11 AM on a Friday British Summer Time. If you would like to join, contact me on Ravelry. Contact me on Ravelry. Don't contact me on Ravelry for the Knit Natter, because it's not. Contact me on Instagram. I'll add you to the group. We have a group on Instagram where we give the room ID, the passcode. I have fixed the fact that I was dishing out the wrong number to everybody. Sorry. Really sorry.
You've not even got the excuse that you're dyslexic.
I don't even have that excuse. My excuse, the thing is, it's in my diary. The number I was getting it wrong was in my diary. Wrong. I'm surprised anybody manages to make it in that these days. I have made up a lovely what do you call it?
Post? Sticker?
No, it's gone.
Picture?
We'll go with post. Picture would work better because obviously Ed mocked something up. That can be posted on a Monday and a Friday so folk know the details and I don't have to write it down. Those details are correct. Mandy assures me. Duh. Anything else? Plans for this week? Not very much. I have zero plans for this week.
Note.
Lots and lots of knitting. If Andrew doesn't do more of his Stephen West show, Andrew will find that during the day or when he first comes home from work for about 4 hours, his internet's going to be switched off. Andrew we'll get this packed away and I'll show Andrew how to do the heel.
Don't need heels.
You do need heels. These socks should have been finished when do you realise that obviously you started that on the 1st of September and that sock's still not finished? I'm nearly finished sock number 3. Pair of socks number 3.
It is what it is. Amen.
So that is everything. We hope you have a very crafty week and we will see you back here again next week.
Bye.